executioner style killed people. And
My son.
Yeah. So,
Over here making daddy proud.
and then the time before that, we killed some wolves because it was a short session. And then the time before that was when we bomb fired the room and Orcor went in the bag for a long nap. As we came down into the tunnel. Reminders that this sounded like a bunch of commotion was happening this way, which is why we took this path. Alright. And I think that's about everything. So, moving forward, this is actually going to be a little bit of a special thing because we decided to cut off right at a certain point. We don't need Kevin to look around because we can actually hear a bunch of noise up ahead. And as we peek through into the other area, we will be seeing this picture. Alright. Let's break some of these down. But this is what we see.
A loading screen. Oh god, no. That thing's horrible looking.
Yep. And anybody want to do a not perception? This would be nature, really. If you wanted to figure out what the hell this thing was.
I'll do it.
I'll also roll nature.
Nature
plus 5.
I rolled a 12.
I got 10.
I have a nature plus these thighs. I'm looking at my nature.
Kenny, we just need to pass 25, so you need to roll 3 or higher. Go.
Got it. I'm not gonna bother rolling it. I'll just roll it on here. Oh, I have a +2. That's disgusting. 13.
Well, it happened. Okay, so what this thing is we can actually see it. It doesn't. It's a giant spider, but it doesn't seem to be alive, which actually hints us off to what it actually is. It's a necrorantula. A giant necrorantula. Basically, it's an undead spider.
Okay. If me and my character were the same person right now, it would be nope, bye-bye, and be going out this.
But you're not the same as your own character.
Nope, my character just wants the Eldritch Blast.
Getting ready for the Eldritch Blast.
That's all I ever do.
Okay, so I'm gonna break this down because this is actually supposed to be similar to the same corridor. Things to note: we see kobolds wrapped in spider web all over the place, and there's lots of spider web all over the place. We are guaranteed a surprise round on this fight. Also noting that these things are usually known as pretty heavy up there in the CR. So, how would you guys want to proceed?
I will tell Kevin to hit him with his firebolt.
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay. No movement or anything? No.
You know what? I want him to shoot him with that new bow he got. The finger.
I see Wiener?
Yeah, I see Wiener. I forgot. I had the finger thing. I forgot what it was.
He doesn't want to fly too high, so...
Yeah, don't get stuck in the webs.
Right there. He doesn't seem to be in the webs right there.
Alright. I'm going to stay against this wall here. And I'm just going to prepare to hit him with that beautiful dual beam Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Zappy Boy actually gonna stand back. He sees this shit, and he's ready, and he's going to enchant all our weapons when it actually becomes our turn. He's holding his action to then, so we can actually use it during our phase. But we're all gonna get lightning basically a lightning tongue enchant on all our weapons.
Sweet. Oh, I
So
just
what are you?
realized that none of us are really that close. I could have fireballed the bitch.
You still can.
I might fireball
We, have,
instead.
we haven't initiated the thing yet. Poe, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna punch laser beam.
Punch laser beam at him. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, and Nox will be over here. I will toss Ice Dagger at him when the time comes. All right, so we all got our what we want to do.
Yep.
All right. Oh, by the way, for this one, since the thing's so large, go ahead and mark the conditions. Let's say over here by Orcra's thing,
On the wall. All right.
because to move it's already going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
All right. So go ahead and make your attack rolls.
I'll
Rolled
do.
a 24.
Ooh. Mine's a
I rolled
dex save,
26.
so I will wait for everybody to do their shit.
All right. Let's get. Okay, Kevin. Kevin did not hit. That's
Damn.
amazing for him, though. Okay, so yours is a dex save. Let me pull out the thing. What's the dex save need to be?
11, sadly. It's not that strong yet.
True, you are. I'm in my. Where's the bookmark? Where are you? Okay, there we are. I forgot to turn off my phone again for this, but meh. Okay, dex throw.
Also, in case anyone wonders,
cancel it.
Emery's mic got fucked up, so he's
So
using
I'm
his
assuming
laptop.
That passes?
Yeah, it meets it.
I know on AC, I have no idea for this.
Good, so he takes half this damage.
On AC, the tie goes to the attacker.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, on AC, that tends to be. I'll double check it real quick.
Because I know Critical Role did one way, then they switched it to another eventually. And that's why I always thought like AC was when you mid it, the defense went through. But if so, then there's no point to iron weapons, and I gotta redo iron.
Okay.
Probably just have it with the enchanted effect boost.
Confusion on AC versus DC. One of the easiest ways to remember the answer is a simple phrase: tie goes to the defender. AC, if the to hit roll ties with the AC, then the defender wins the exchange. But on
Okay, so
DC, I think it might be different.
on DC, is it the opposite where the attacker wins?
To make an ability check, roll a d20 and add the relevant ability modifier, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't help. For DC saving throw, here's the reference. Okay. That's what I need to check. They're just giving me a reference. Very rude.
That would make sense, though, since they would really have to beat your skill rather than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Okay,
I guess it doesn't really matter, we just pick one and stick with it.
if the creature rolls the save versus the player's spell DC and ties, the defending creature wins the exchange. So, yeah.
So it's the same either way.
Yeah, so it's the same both ways.
Okay, so he managed to pass it. Kevin
Yep, so he
didn't,
takes
Steppy
half
Boy
damage.
doesn't. My Fate and Fortune attack hit with a nice dagger throw. So I get to throw that damage out. Let me see the damage. It's... Yeah, okay.
Plus...
My damage is a total of 21 damage.
Trying to remember all my fire bonusing. It's just
Your
plus
fire
4
bonus
for my sins, isn't it?
Plus 8.
Plus 8?
Because you have the ring and the
Oh,
torch.
yes. Okay, so she takes half of 51, so 26 because you round up 1.5.
Okay, so we got 21, 26. Poe, what'd you do?
11.
Oh, okay, 21, 26, 11. So far that's 48. And yeah, the Zappy Boy didn't hit, so I'm gonna put the sign up over here for 48. 58. I was off by 10. Okay.
21, 28, and 11. Yeah.
And nobody has an ignition effect, so okay. So right off the bat, we did that much. Now roll initiatives. 22 on 9.
+4.
No plus, just 20.
Okay. 23. Wow, everybody going all out today. Okay. Whoa, actually, that's hilarious. Kevin and Zappy Boy got the same.
Hmm.
So what we got here is
My son.
okay. Let me actually take a look at who has the better. Well, as a summoned monster, actually, kind of Kevin's on the low end of that dex. Actually, no, he's higher. Yeah, he has the dex. Wow, Kevin.
My son.
Yeah, imps actually have crap ton of dex, and that's pretty much all they have. And
Hey, it's extremely useful. I'm proud of my boy.
okay. Using my other account, I typed out the turn order, which and everything starts off with toast. And as we begin, Zappy Boy a spell goes off, and now we have lightning tongue weapons.
Good. Those will become useful.
So, Toast, you're first.
Alright. I want to do... I gotta remember what the d20 is. Okay. So, 1d20 plus 5. R. d20 plus 5.
23 hits.
Good. I do not remember. For my imps, it was D10, no, D6.
If you want to continue on, use your actual hit roll for it as well. Minus your plus 5.
Okay.
That would be 4 imps.
2d20 plus 2. And you said that's I got 5 imps.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So I'm gonna do 19 damage with the Shadow Bolt, and I have 5 imps to fuck around with.
4 imps.
Oh.
I think I said. Sorry.
Okay, 4 imps.
Okay, that's necrotic damage though, right?
Yep.
Okay, well he heals 19 damage.
Woo!
So now he's at 41.
Got it. Necrotic is a bad thing.
He's an undead spider.
Yeah, didn't know Necrotic healed them like a health potion to a zombie piglin. Alright.
Not everything, but this is a special enchanted
Yeah, it's
spider.
just it's good. It's good knowledge to have. I'll pass that knowledge along to the party. Necrotic damage heals. Don't do it. Don't be the necro boy. Does my imps implosion thing when the imps go at them? Does that count as necrotic as well?
That's force fire damage.
Okay, so when all the imps charge, it's fine.
But you can actually choose to attack a missed attack, and they'll still charge at the target though. So you can try to use your Shadow Bolt and just miss, and let your imps just run up and attack if you wanted to do that.
I would like to do that.
Alright. So go ahead and roll for the miss. Basically,
yeah.
the lower you get, the actual hit will hit.
Oh, fuck. We're changing up the rules today, boys. It's going to be some weird-ass shit happening. 1d20 plus 5. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Severity was low, so you actually did miss.
Thank God.
Altogether. So, okay, so you have 4 imps that are coming in for an explosion.
Yep.
If I recall, each imp is a d6.
Yep,
So
1d6.
So have them charge in and roll 4d6. Wow. 3 1s.
Yeah, also
Okay.
very weird that it put that roll I did up afterwards too.
Let me re-roll that for me real quick. quick. I just want to make sure that there's no bugs in the system.
R4D6.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so 41 to that makes 54.
Why did it pop up again?
I only see one.
I'm having that weird glitch that Poe had that one day where my shit's popping up again.
It'll show twice, yeah. I've had that before too.
Shit's weird.
I think it's like server ping issue, to be honest. Okay.
Probably.
So,
and I get a bonus take of Ray of Frost since I dedicated that one of the day. So 1d20 plus 3, and that'll end my turn.
Might I also add that if you used your like hand crossbow, whatnot, you have the lightning weapon.
Yeah.
But which would do.
Well, I wanted to use the Shadow Bolt because I don't use it as often. You guys kept yelling at me when I didn't. Now I know it's necrotic, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, at the moment.
Next turn will be crossbow.
Or Eldritch Blast.
Or both.
Yeah. So you rolled for the damage, and that turned out to be a 6 for attack.
Yeah, that was 6 to hit, so it failed.
Yeah, you missed. The arrow goes flying and whatnot, and
arrow. It was a Ray of Frost.
I mean, yeah, Ray of Frost. You tried to shoot your beam and everything, but for some reason, even though it was a robot, all the dust in the air from the explosion caused you to sneeze.
Oh, all right.
And you let's see.
Made a frost bath.
You made a nice little patch of ice right there.
Alrighty.
Is that in your turn?
That ends my turn. I'm gonna stay right here where I am.
Alright, bringing it up to Nox's turn. Where Nox... 1, 2, 5, 6... Yeah, I counted right. 8. I'm going to do... First, I'm going to throw my offhand weapon. So that's going to be a... attack roll. 19, that hits. Okay, so the actual damage for it, which is fortune, fire damage, is you. So it does 10 fire damage and it's set on fire. And then I use my regular attack, which I'm gonna throw the ice dagger at it now. Here we go with another attack. It hits. Then the ice damage, which I'm going to then also use its effect to snuff out the flame to get an extra attack right after this one. 20 ice damage. So far, 30 damage total.
Damn.
And then I'm going to throw the ice. I'm going to throw the fire dagger again. 33 to hit. That hits. And then fire dagger attack for the second bonus, which is 13 damage, and it's on fire again. Now for the second attack of the frost dagger, 20 for the hit, and the cold damage. So far, I've done what? 43 damage.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, now that's up to 66. And then I still have one more cold dagger throw. 27 for the hit. And 20, so 83 damage total? No, 86 damage.
Okay.
From, what was it, 53?
54, so it'd be 140.
Okay, 104. At that point, the spider actually vanishes.
What?
And then as we turn around, suddenly the way we came with is now consumed with spider webs.
Oh no.
And little swarms of spiders are coming.
Oh, double now.
Swarms. They're appearing out from that web. Hold on. Nox is going to make a certain check here under perception here. actually, well, I have the closest thing I have to it is a ranged weapon. So I'm just actually, it's going to say ranged weapon, but I'm changing it to be perception.
I would actually like to ask a question. Can I use my perception or investigation, one of the two, to see if I can like notice if I can like see anything moving, like if it moved anywhere? Like if I see webs moving or something.
It is a stealth thing that it's doing. You can actually try to make a perception check to see it.
Good.
Okay, well, that being said, since I failed that check, I'm going to make a nature check real quick.
I would also like to tell Kevin to make a perception check instead of me because he's better at that than I am.
He will have to wait till his turn to actually do that, though.
When is his turn?
Before the spider.
Oh, good.
So, there's that. So, I'm going to modify this attack to be my perception. Which is, what's my perception again? 6, okay. Not perception, nature. Nature, what was nature? Nature was 5, so -1 from that 19. Okay. With all my time dealing with alchemy, doing all my... Okay, that's totally good.
He
Toast
sees
perception
nothing.
there. It's like, these are spiders, man! Spiders! From being able to messing around with alchemy, I can tell by the smell of the webs and everything. They almost smell like it would be in our world gasoline.
Oh. Light it ablaze.
And then that ends my turn, bringing it to Poe.
Oh man, alive. I actually want to wait my turn.
You want to hold your entire turn? Okay.
Yeah, actually, no, that's not true.
You can hold your actions and stuff.
I just want to ready 2 punches right to the dome.
To the dome.
For once it becomes visible again.
Or if it tries to come and attack us.
Okay, we're talking about force punches because you do have one. You have 2 attacks per action, right?
Yes.
So you can hold your action. You'll get those 2 attacks. Oh.
I just want to ready my 2 punches.
Okay, so the trigger is when the spider comes near you,
Yep.
or when a spider reappears.
Yep.
Okay, anything you want to do for your bonus action? Like, you have your fire off, and you have. Oh wait, no, you don't have the fire cantrip. You just have burning fingers. Never mind. Because right now, I'll point this out. If we manage to light the webs on fire, all the spider swarms are caught on fire.
Kevin, you know what to do.
I don't want to do that right now.
Kevin knows what to do.
Okay, so then that ends. Well, Poe is holding his action, so Poe held action. Moving on to Kevin then. Kevin then decides to go back underneath here. He's going to aim for this one right here, which is actually supposed to be sitting up here on top of the things, but I kind of gone fucked up on that. But to try to light them on fire, and Kevin. Ooh. Okay, Kevin hits for 1.
Hey.
Let's see how much damage this is going to end up doing, because this is going to be like a little mini bonfire now.
My son.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, everything here on this doorway is going to be caught on fire. So it's 2d10 for the actual damage for the actual attack. That does 14 fire damage to this one, which actually kills it. It's they don't have big hit points, these spiders. But now the bonfire effect for everything, so I need to make how many frickin' dex saves here? 4? I'll just roll it all as 1. Let me pull out the swarm spiders. Why aren't you on my favorites? Swarm of spiders. I'll give you this for them. Their challenge rating is half.
Damn.
Okay, this would be a dex save. Oh, 4. No, all these spiders. Okay, spiders. Well then, let's get this out. All these spiders take full frontal force of a total of. Oh wait, you also have the fire.
Mm-hmm.
You have +8 for fire. Goddamn. Okay, it's gonna have +8 on top of it, so on top of the 12, it did 20 damage to all these spiders. They're all dead. Kevin just murked all the spiders in a burning pit of glory, but the
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Toast is gonna look to Kevin and go, "Good fucking shit. That's
just
how
as a
you do
heads
it."
up, though, this area is on fire. And right underneath him. Right underneath Orca.
Who's asleep?
Yep. And then Kevin, that was actually Kevin's bonus action.
Hell yeah, Kevin.
So he's gonna actually use his free action to make a stealth roll. Oh wait. Well, he passes, and I forgot I put Kevin on the frickin' on my app, so I don't have to keep rolling for Kevin. So I derped out on this one. Where are you, Kevin? At least I'm quite sure I did. Oh yeah, I need to put him under his actual monster type fell imp. So he's invisible now. Kevin's invisible.
Woo!
And he's waiting for the snip snipes. But as far as we can technically still see where Kevin is. I'm just trying to figure out. We'll use this green transparent thing. He'll be like right here, sneaky.
Alright.
Alright, that means Zappy Boy is next. Alright, now Zappy Boy is going to... He's gonna do that thing. That one thing that called Bloodless. Now we all have 2 actions per turn for the next 4 rounds. So, after that, Zappy Boy gonna come right up behind Poe.
Okay.
Then Zappy Boy is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 40 meters, feet right there. Zappy Boy is going to cast, what is that? Lightning Bolt. This is an ability that basically shoots out in a straight line. I'm trying to figure out what to use for it. I guess glowstone. And this goes up. This also goes up 40 feet in the air. So everything that's like in the air, right up to right here, he's basically taking a pot shot and hoping to hit the spider.
Nice.
And okay, so let me grab the notes on Zappy Boy real quick. How much damage does this do again?
Insta kill the spider out of nowhere.
Lightning bolts through double spell slot. Oh wait, this is actually longer. It's 100 feet and 40 feet up in the air. They must make a dex saving throw of 14 or higher in order to pass this, and it's 60. It's 8d6. Okay. So, judging by how fat the spider is, this has a pretty good chance to hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me go to spider. Where are you? What was that? Oh, Orca made it.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So, it passed. He got 16. So, that's for full damage. It's still going to do damage, so I still roll 8d6 for him. And after that, we see how he gets half of this. So, 11, 12, 13, 17. Doesn't say. I'm assuming I round up from that, so.
Yeah, if it's a half, it's round up.
It'd be doing 9 damage to the spider. If it hits, and it actually does hit.
There.
Let me actually put up the spider, because the spider then falls from the ceiling, not too high because it's a big spider, but it's right here. You're kind of standing on the area.
I bet.
It's like this. Falls on its back with its legs up, but quickly turns around afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Alright. And now that Orkra's here, I'm assuming he pops out of the bag.
I can wait until after this fight if you guys want to wait to explain.
This is a boss fight. So, and we kind of just started.
Okay, then it should be fine.
Yeah, just go ahead and pop out, throw an initiative.
Pop out.
For this round, it's your turn.
He pops out and I just go, hit the spider. It's necrotic.
It's an undead spider.
That heals on necrotic damage. So we learned that.
It's basically a spider lich. One D0. Yes, the ultimate D. Now, just add 20. Just roll 1d20 now, and we can see what you have.
I just got over.
Exclamation point 1d20.
Matt didn't just critically fail; he critically existed.
And so, okay, so he's got 10. I'm gonna edit this. Basically, he's behind the spider, but for this turn, he's ahead of the spider.
He gets that surprise attack from coming out of the thing, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was more of you. Surprise, bitch. Get smited.
On top of that, even though he was in the bag, his weapon also got enchanted with lightning damage, so it gets 3d6. And he has 2 actions for his turn, so. Arkra, you pop out of the bag, which is accurate that you put it behind Nox, because Nox is wearing it like a backpack right now.
Yeah.
So, you popped out, you see this giant spider that just hit the ground, because Zappy Boy zapped it. Everybody, turns back to look at you as you charge up your lance. What are you doing?
You said I have 2 actions this turn, right?
Yes, and you also have your bonus action.
Insert Skyrim meme. Hey, you're finally awake.
Hey, you're finally awake. This is like Gleeful Barrow, when you first encounter that giant spider.
Yeah.
Practically.
I want to cast Aura of Protection. And let me see.
Okay. That'll be used as your bonus action to cast it in the middle of combat.
Okay. And
Don't mind me, I'm just twerking on him.
Also, it's also been noted that the spider webs are highly flammable. Would like to collect some for some alchemy, but if we got a lit, we got a lit.
I'd like to pull out my holy symbol and see if it reacts to it.
Ooh. Okay. Remind me what the holy symbol. It doesn't have an attack thing, does it? It just has you're just holding your symbol out to it, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, at this point, the spider managed to get off its ass and back onto its feet. And as it sees the holy symbol, it actually starts backing up away to about this range.
Can we make it very scared if I pull out my holy symbol?
You have a holy symbol? I thought yours was
Okay.
I don't know why I have one. I have one. It says holy symbol in my inventory.
It's only paladins that usually have them and do stuff.
I think it's the kit that I grabbed.
Oh.
Look at it like this, Kenny. Even if you did pull yours out, yours is to a different god than mine.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
So, it's kind of backing up. It's kind of hissing in a way. If spiders could hiss, it has its front legs up. It's what do you call those?
Tendrils?
No, they're not tendrils. They have a certain word. Callistras. They're callistras. The things that hold the fangs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are extended and up. And it's battle ready now. On its guard.
Mhm.
So that's actually your free action because you used it as used an item. So you've used your bonus action and your free action. What are you gonna do otherwise?
I'll probably attack with my lance just to see how it goes, and then if it goes well, I'll do it again.
All right.
What level do you get smite at?
Smite. That's a good question. I think he's a level. It's like a third level, I think. So I don't remember. Never really paid attention much to all the paladin's abilities, and I thought that was a cleric spell. So, but they
Nope.
pretty much get the same spells.
Well, yeah, they get the same, but it's paladin spell.
So as far as your lance goes, I believe. You look at your thing. I think it was a 1. Your hit. What's your hit? God's
That's
fingers
my
hit 7. You managed to land on that, actually.
It may be weak to recent damage.
Ooh. It
So,
doesn't like being
Either that
pierced
or
by the
it's
your
Lord.
really
attack
fucking
is-
lucky.
Your attack is 1d4 plus 3d6.
Orca coming in here with that fat damage.
13.
That I'm actually amazed on that. You got a 1 on your 3d, and you have 1 on your 4. But yeah, you did 13 points of force damage, and so that puts it at 154.
Could be worse, Matt. I had a foo bar at one point where I ended up rolling. Where was it again? Oh yeah, 4d6 for my imps. I got 3 1s and a 4 for their damage.
That also reminds me. Nox blows his whistle, and Steve comes running in the room.
Steve.
Go ahead and mount Steve. He's a giant. He's a robot. He's literally a robot dire wolf that can be used as a mount.
You just told the sex robot to mount another robot. You should word better.
I'm telling Orkra, since he's been wanting to mount for a while.
Oh,
Yes.
fair
I
enough.
get on Steve.
Get on Steve. Okay, you can pilot Steve. He adds an additional. What the hell? Okay, he adds an additional. I believe 40. Yeah, 40 to your movement.
See, don't.
I like how
On top of that, it's mounted combat now. You can use your lance and still have your offhand.
Oh, good. So
I
my
l-
AC goes back up.
I love that Steve's thing. Looks like it's going. Ah!
Yeah. Just see. And I tell Steve to like obey your movement commands and stuff. So
Who's blue?
This guy?
you still have. Yeah, that's Zappy.
That's
Boy.
Zappy Boy.
I'd like to move up next to Zappy Boy and then attack again.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll for the attack. It's the same as before.
Do I need to roll to hit again?
Yes. It's a different hit. 1d20 plus 7. You forgot the space.
I was wondering, I'm like, is it glitching again?
Nah, he just didn't put a space in.
Ooh.
The 8 didn't. It's actually a critical fail.
Ooh.
Let me see the severity on this. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, as you're reaching up with your lance and everything, trying to aim it, you accidentally clip Kevin.
No, Kevin.
and cause him to fall down to the ground, breaking his stealth. And because of the fact that he clipped you, the beam went off too soon and shot a hole in the roof.
I'd like to point out how we just started and I've rolled 3 ones. I'm still asleep. It's not fair.
Okay, so now it's the spider's turn.
By the way, Matt, if you want, you can do what Poe's doing and just roll in D&D Beyond. Just put your number in the roll thing.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't fixed his God's Finger on that, though, because it still says 1d4 plus 6. It's supposed to have another 3d6. I'll fix that here in a minute, though. It's the spider's turn, so the spider is like looking at everybody. Let me see what this thing does exactly.
When you're trying to like put your pizza box trash away on a stream and you're just staring at it like, don't fucking judge me, to an empty pizza box after it's only been 40 minutes.
Don't look at me, stream. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, so the spider lifts up on its four hindest legs, and it points its ass at us. And it's going to shoot web at us.
Oh yeah.
This is like a long freaking cooldown. It does no damage, but let's see if this actually ends up working, because it's trying to hit. Let's see, it's a.
His sticky white stream is coming at us.
Basically, this is going to hit Kevin, Robodog, Orkra, and Zappy Boy. So there's 4 targets. Everybody else is just. I'm safely behind because of Kevin now, but the rest of you are out of range. Okay. So it misses Orkra and the dog, but Zappy Boy and Kevin are now webbed. During their turn, they must consume. If they want to get out, they must consume an action to try a DC strength save of 12 or higher to free themselves from the web. The web can also be attacked. If it exceeds more than 10 damage, the web breaks. The webbing is still technically on them for another turn until they can actually get it all off, but the webbing itself is highly flammable.
Quick question. Have you been keeping track of the damage? Because I have not.
Yes, I have. I've been putting it up.
Okay, good.
So they're webbed. And that was just its special reaction. Now it's time for its... Oh, there's also something else it can do with this. Guess who gets pulled up 15 feet?
Oh.
Towards this thing. Zappy Boy and and Kevin.
Oh shit.
It basically shot like a spider net. But it can only do this once every 6 rounds.
Oh, good.
Okay. And since these are webbed victims, his hit chance on them double. And they might actually end up paralyzed. Yep, okay. So he's gonna make a bite first against, because actually he only gets 1 bite, actually. Okay, so it's going to aim for Zappy Boy. This hits. It got a 24, so it's gonna hit Zappy Boy. And hold on a second. Change. No more hit. We want damage now. No, not crit damage. Calm down.
Murderous damage.
Damage.
You want the damage.
I don't know, man. That D&D Beyond be kind of sus, though.
It's not D&D Beyond, but yeah.
Your dice being sus.
Oh shit. Okay. So
What?
Zappy Boy just took 20 damage.
Oh.
On top of that, he has to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Is my son
And
okay?
then he also, well, yeah, the spider actually only gets one bite.
Good.
But the bite does a shit ton. Okay, so let's see about Zappy Boy staying alive. Oh, he crit that shit. Okay, so he's not paralyzed, but he takes half 2d8. And that's 6, so he takes an additional 3. So he took 23 damage altogether.
Damn.
Half of my fucking HP.
And alright, and as his turn ends, 2 swarms of small spiders start appearing again.
Oh god, no. That reminds me, Matt. What is your level right now?
He's- He still hasn't leveled up because I stopped putting his thing in until then. Until we can. I'll tell you this much though: if we kill this spider, we all hit level 8.
Oh, there you go. Good to know. Yeah, we're level 7 right now, so.
If that's also an indicator to how stupid this spider is. All right, so the spider did that. The spider did that, and the last thing the spider gonna do for its action is to jump into stealth.
It failed.
That's not a good stealth roll, but
It fails.
it's invisible until people can make the investigation checks on their turns. So he's invisible. All right, now we move back up to Toast at the top of the round.
Okay, does perception count as my action, or just a bonus thing that I can do, like a free action?
That's a free action.
Okay, good.
It consumes your free action.
20 plus 3.
You pass. And
Woo!
it's revealed that the spider is up here.
What's that buzzing?
On my end?
There's just... Yeah, it's your end.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
I went to watch it, I'm like, that's weird. Yeah, it just randomly went like normal
still
voice,
there?
and then it
'Cause
was
I-
like...
'cause I-
Yeah, it's
'Cause
still there.
Oh shit. Hold on, let me just unplug and replug.
You sound like an amp that just got plugged in and is going...
Better now?
Still there, but
Let me see. I'm
it's
wondering
not
if it
bad now.
Let me see if it accidentally went to another.
Oh no, it's pretty
You can
much
only hear it
gone
when
now.
you talk now as well.
It still pisses me off.
Yeah, it's still there, it's just very faint.
It's fine.
Okay. But
It's okay, you get your new headset tomorrow, so you'll be good.
alright, so spider is right over here. Hanging off the web above us.
Yeah, bitch. You ain't gonna get fucking... Oh, did I just fuck up? No, I didn't. Alright, now that I know where she is, first things first.
Oh. With a +9? Wow. But you still ended up hitting.
Yeah. Jesus, I need to stop rolling so low for damage.
So 11.
Yep. And then for my secondary action, since I guarantee that didn't knock her out of the web,
Nope.
and we know the webs are kind of lit, I'll kill myself later, don't worry. I am going to actually use... Don't I have that... I don't think I added it.
For warning at this point,
I did.
if you set the webs on fire on the roof, you will also burn Zappy Boy and Kevin.
Why?
Because the cinders would fall down on top of them and then catch the web on fire.
Oh dear, we are in trouble. And I can't use Firebolt as a bonus action, can I?
Firebolt? No, because you have the ring set for Frost at the moment.
Damn it. You guys are lucky. I love you guys. Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. My 2-beam beauty Eldritch Blast.
Your 2-beam Eldritch Blast for 1 roll. Go ahead.
1d20 plus 3.
Okay, so you hit 15. Okay, both beams hit.
Good. Both beams are gonna hit the webs on my son and Crazy Boy.
Okay.
Zappy Boy.
You will need to roll the damage for each one. They need to take 10 to fully deplete.
Yep, 1d10 plus 6. So 2d10 plus.
This also reduces the DC save that they need to break free on their turn as well.
So.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You both beams cleared them free.
Yep, they good. They Gucci. My son and my
still
Zappy
have-
Boy.
You still have your secondary spell for your main action and your bonus action, Ray of Frost.
I have a
Oh no,
secondary
you
spell.
never mind. Your main spell. You forgot. You used the bow.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So yeah,
you
Ray
have
of
your
Frost.
Okay, Ray of Frost. That doesn't. You didn't hit the spider.
That didn't help either.
You didn't hit the main spider, but you hit this one for 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take it.
You hit this little spider swarm, freezing a few spiders. So let me get the sign back out for 2. 2 damage. Dead.
And okay, so how much damage did I do to the bitch so I can put it on the?
I already put it up.
Oh, okay, good. I guess that ends my turn now that our boys are free.
Okay. At the end of your turn, for my reaction for the round, Nox pulls out his hand crossbow and shoots at this spider swarm.
Fire arrow? Firebolt?
I can't make fire bolts. I can and everything, but I can still hit them for what you basically it'd be 4d4 damage if I hit. Which thinks that this has plus 12 to hit. So let's see how well this hits.
I'm sad.
If I was fired, yeah, it would have been nice, but okay. So there's my ranged weapon. And
Where'd Bird go?
he said he had AFK.
Yeah, he said
I've
BRB,
been
but
back for a long time.
oh, he just knows
we
speakies.
didn't hear your return. Okay, so enough with the extra things here. Let's just do. It says heroic strike, but ignore that. I just improvised it. I did the magic 10 to kill.
Hey.
Then my turn begins.
And now you kill the other.
That would be an awful lot of spider web we could use for alchemy stuffs, but that's also a fat fucking spider. I pull out Fortune and use it to try to attack the big spider that's already in the web. This would catch things on fire like hell if it does. Oh, it does!
Ooh.
Okay, Fortune. Fortune wants all the fire. Oh my god, wait, this is all fire? I get money for this!
You get money for fire?
Yeah, that's Fortune's effect. The fire damage I deal, I get money on the fire damage I deal.
That is stream job.
Okay, so I did 8 damage to him, but okay, all the webs are gone basically at this point. But he's on 6 pieces of web, so he has to make Dex save of hell, which he got 8, so he's not gonna pass.
So what happens to the dead kobold bodies in the webs, by the way?
That actually reminds me. There's the kobold bodies fall to the ground for one. We can just put like dead kobolds on the ground. But where is it? There is in all that there seems to be some kind of something squirming still alive. These won't line up how I want them to, but right there. I'll just say that's it. Just one then. In the back of the room. there's just something moving around. Okay, let me finish the fire damage that's currently happening. 6. Oh boy. The full damage of 66. I practically just did a fireball.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. 6, 10, 17, 18 fire damage on top of the 8 fire damage, so that's 24 fire damage. And it's on fire.
Jesus Christ.
It also falls to the ground. It falls 15 feet, taking 10 points of damage, I recall. Its invisibility trait is not helping it out so much. Okay, so now I'm going to try to throw my frost dagger on it to snuff out the flames and get the extra attack for the turn. 30 hits, damage. $25, and I snuff out its flame. Now I'm gonna do the fire dagger again, put it back on fire. 24 hits. And fire damage, so I already gained 24 gold. 36 gold. But yeah, it's an additional 12. Then I get another attack with the Frosty. 9 doesn't hit. Okay, so then my final attack with Frosty. But you can snuff out the flame. Okay, so 35 hits. Snuffing out the flame, I get another attack, so 22. And then just the last attack is Frost. Which doesn't hit. Thank God this thing can't critically hit or critically fail, because a double 1 kind of seems like Snake Eyes. Okay, so in total I did 22, 9, 24, so that alone is 40.
Yeah, it's at 246 now with 1.
I'm just calculating the damage that I did here.
A lot.
So, hold on. 8,
A lot.
18. Let me put this calculator just so I don't forget. 8 plus 18 plus 20. No, fortunate 12. Plus 22. 25. So in this turn, I did 77 damage with my daggers. Ooh, so close. Alright, and with that being done, Nox is going to head down about over here. No, that's the wrong color. There we go. Somehow I destroyed the block underneath the skull. So, there. That brings the turn to Poe.
Time to do some crazy shit, pal.
Actually, Poe's actually in range, and his attack never actually went off, so go ahead and finger off your attack now. The spider was revealed, and you were AFK, so...
The first one to hit was a 24.
Alright, that hits.
19 damage.
Okay, 19 damage.
Second one was a 17 to hit.
Hits.
And only 8 damage then.
Okay, so he's at 274. For... Actually makes it 275. 55 now. Go ahead and take your turn then.
Yeah, on this turn I was gonna do the same, but I rolled a 3 and a 1, so I don't think an 11's gonna hit.
With what, your iron weapons?
Yeah.
That actually does hit.
Oh, cool. In that case, 9 points of damage.
Alright.
And the other was a crit fail, so.
Oh, I gotta roll severity. And was that your offhand? Or no, that was your main hand. Okay, not that severe. You take a swipe at him. He just train dodge. He just lifts up that one side, dodging the attack. Oh, by the way, the middle spider swarm died in the fire explosion of doom, which I didn't get to. Oh wait, I gotta calculate the damage they did. No wait, they took 18, an additional 18. Okay. And that ends your turn, Poe. No additional things, no movement.
No, that's it.
Okay. So after Poe, we have Kevin. So, Kevin not too happy about that little spider spray. Kevin jumped back up into the air. Let's say right about here behind the bastard, since it's easy to put the block against the wall. And then he's aiming at the spider from behind, and you said fireball?
What?
And you commanded it to do fire, right?
No. Fireball was when the but for the webs and shit. He's free to do whatever he wants now.
Oh, okay. Well then, Kevin's gonna take the bow, and hold on, I remembered now that I actually have a slot in here for him. There you are. Okay, so Kevin going to shoot the icy wiener. The icy wiener hits. The icy wiener does 17 damage. And now he's going to take his bonus action attack. The icy wiener hits again. Come on. Oh my god. Sometimes this phone doesn't like to actually register a touch. Okay, fuck it. Restarted that. There we go. Icy wiener damage 15 for the second hit. And then Kevin uses his free action to make a stealth roll. Kevin goes invisible. Once again.
Purple means streaming. I've cracked the code. Okay.
Stream.
Oh, I just said purple means streaming. I've cracked the code.
Was somebody
In
comment on you or
Discord.
something?
Oh, in Discord. Yeah, Adam's messaging on the thing. Apparently on Discord, when you're streaming, it's purple.
Kevin be all sneaky, he just goes a little higher. And that ends Kevin's turn, bringing it to Zappy Boy. Oh wait, I just remembered. We all had extra actions.
Huh?
And we also had lightning damage.
Oh, I've added my lightning damage to my
I haven't been adding
crossbow.
my lightning damage.
Yeah, I added the extra to the crossbow, so I was good there.
I hit like 5 times. Let me just roll 15d6.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Matt did his damage with his lance. Did Poe's attack add?
That's 130 additional damage on top. Oh, never mind. That's d16. I fucked up.
I was about to say.
I'm like, how the fuck did that happen to myself? I'm like, what the? Okay. 55 additional damage.
See, that makes more sense.
Okay, and then Orkra hit once. So, do we just want me to roll that for you real quick, Orkra?
Please.
Okay, so
I know Poe hit 2. I don't know if he added it to his. Oh, and Kevin's icy wiener.
You're right, icy wiener. let me actually see. I see Wiener did twice, so that's an additional 9. Poe hit twice. I don't think Poe. Wait, how many times did Poe hit? 4?
3.
3. So 3 times 4, 12.
Why on your stream it lags? No one else's. What you mean?
40, and an additional 47.
47, Jesus.
And I also hit with my cross action bolts. I forgot my hand action crossbow thing, so that's an additional freaking 3. Seven more.
Okay. Question: how much damage does this thing have?
It's a CR12 monster.
I'm pretty sure it has like over 800 HP.
I'm just making sure because it's already taken 403.
Mm-hmm. It's a lich spider.
And just making sure that, you know, we didn't accidentally kill it with our fuck up rolls.
Yeah. Anyway, Zaffy Boy's turn is back, and he morphs back into Ice Wolf. Or Ghost Wolf, I mean. And he's going to take a bite out of the spider, or attempt to. He hits the spider. Okay. And then this will deal 14, 24, 26 damage. That includes his thunder.
Yeah, Matt's quiet just because
And he
of
gets
where
another
he's.
attack, so
He just woke up.
almost crit. Doing the exact
I have
same
his
thing.
volume on max. That's the sad part.
7, 7, 14,
So,
8.
that's just because he tired.
22, 23 extra damage.
He had a migraine, so he took a nap.
And,
So 23?
Yeah. And then he moves away down this way, getting out of the spider's range currently.
Good.
And then that brings it up to Spider's turn.
Spider bitch.
Okay.
Fires that protection popped up during my shit.
Spider's gonna attempt to take a bite out of Poe. Why am I rolling? I have an app for this.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, there's an app for that too. There you are.
Disappointing your parents on a weekly basis.
Because I
There's an
suddenly
app for
forgot
that.
like how much extra to his hit. Oh god. Okay, Poe, this is creating your ass.
Okay.
Come on, bite, move.
Pono die.
The initial damage is 33.
Oh, you okay?
On top of that, the 2, we're gonna need a con save of 11, Poe, 11 or higher, real quick, Poe.
Nope.
You didn't get it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, let's hope you don't die from 48 poison. Okay,
What if I
12, 19, 21 poison damage. You alive?
Where's the rest? I'm waiting.
You're
I
what?
thought that was supposed to be bad or something.
You took the 33, then you took a 27.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Alright, good. You have 60 health? That's good to know.
Never been better.
He's trying to be intimidating.
My
You're
son.
also you're also poisoned and paralyzed.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Luckily, Spider only has one bite. And no other. Well, he does have another action. Let's see if he gets his vanishing. Alright, so this hasn't worked out too good for him so far. Oh, okay. I should shut up. Spider vanishes.
Alright, cool.
And at the end of his turn, more little spiders. Or this time. Although those little spiders never really get to go anywhere. Alright, so now it's Orcra's turn.
Okay. Let me see.
Boom.
Le bum. Sorry, there was a moth that just landed on the desk that's been bugging the fuck out of me because he's fine on the monitor. I put him out of my misery.
All the misery.
Oh, the misery.
I'd like to use Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. That'll... Forget, is that there's no roll to that, is there? You just detect this stuff within like a 40-yard radius or something, right?
It is. I don't see a radius. It just says that I know where things are.
We'll check your spell. Yeah, I'm not doubting you. I just want to make sure. Concentrate up to 10 minutes. Yes, it consumes a spell slot. It lasts 10 minutes, so 10 rounds. Alright, so yeah. But I'm assuming you're also going to tell everybody where it is.
It's within 30 feet of you, by the way.
It's within 30 feet.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically concentrated or desecrated. And you can also see all fiends, elementals, etc. 30 feet from where you are. So basically, he was just like, I see it. And we're like, where? There. Okay, focus.
Behind everyone.
Oh, bitch.
And that consumes an action. You technically have 2 actions anyway right now, so you can still fire an attack. 2 attacks, actually. You got 2 attacks per action.
I would like to pull out a javelin and cast Judgment.
Ooh. Okay, a javelin judgment.
Boy.
So go ahead and make the attack roll of javelin. $19 to hit. That hits. And how much damage from the javelin? This comes out as radiant damage as well. On top of that, you got an additional 3d6 on top of the damage. So after you finish rolling this, roll an additional 3d6 to tell us how much damage you got.
Okay.
So it's 1d6 plus 4 for your attack, which is right there on your sheet.
He's ready for murder.
And it removes the modifier if I cast Judgment, right?
Yes. No. Maybe. I know
Okay,
nothing.
I'm gonna say no for more damage.
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, does it remove the modifier if I cast Judgment on it?
No, it doesn't remove that because it judgment just turns the damage and the modifier into radiant damage and gives it a range. So you still get your modifier. It's just all radiant damage, 18 radiant damage, then the 3d6 on top of it. For the what would have been lightning damage, but she turned into radiant damage.
18 damage, damn.
Not yet, Kenny. Hold on. I gotta.
Oh, don't worry, I'm just getting the sign ready to go.
D&D Beyond taking forever to roll. Unless Orca doesn't know how to just roll, which is the dice little thing on the left-hand side, very bottom. You can just pull that out, click the dice you want to roll as many times as you want to roll it, then hit roll.
9.
9, so 27. Okay, this thing's undead, so that's actually doubled.
So 54.
52, yeah, 54. And that's just one attack. He has another attack.
Jesus Christ. I love that we do damage.
How many times a day can I use my cantrip?
Cantrips, most of them are as many times as you want. Some of them have rules. They would specifically state, though, in the cantrip if they have a rule.
The thing is, his cantrips don't take up. They take up full action on their own, as opposed to attacks, which he gets multiple weapon attacks per turn.
Some of them also take up bonus action instead.
Yeah. Right now, you have one weapon attack available to you. Because you get 2 weapon attacks per action.
Then I'll just attack with my lance again.
Another lance attack? Okay. So go ahead and do the hit.
Where's my phone?
I like D&D Beyond so much better. It doesn't give me shit rolls.
Matt's over here like, I can finally do shit.
It hits.
Woo. It'd be nice if the bot was just set up so, like, if you roll on D&D Beyond, it also tells you what they rolled and what for on the bot instead of them having to type it.
If I had a subscription as the DM for the campaign, I'd just be able to see it on D&D Beyond every time you guys make a roll.
Oh, yeah.
So 12 damage for his thing, then do an additional 3d6 for the lightning. That's
Well, that's what he put on there, isn't it? The plus 3d6 on there?
no, that's for the force damage.
Oh.
This is for the lightning damage.
So 20
So
damage total.
Yeah, and this wasn't radiant, so.
Yeah, it's a nice even 500.
Oh, okay, then this thing vanishes again.
Jesus Christ.
In its wake, 3 small spiders. And then it brings the turn back up to Toast.
I have a 1. I would like to do a perception.
Kenny, can I ask you to start taking out the spider nests so they don't hatch and kill us?
The spider nests?
We have small spiders everywhere. We're just kind of ignoring them.
Well, I mean, I didn't know those ones in
You're
that room
most
spawned.
proficient at ranged attacks. I figured it'd be easier for you.
Yeah, I'll do a perception so we know where the bitch is real quick, though.
Okay.
Since that's a free action.
They're CR 1/2 monsters, but they have a bitchin' effect if they actually get an attack off. Okay, precision 60. You are lucky. That's 1 higher than what they got. They rolled a 5, and they have passive 10. So, okay. Spider has moved. Spider over here now.
Okay. And since I'm not going to do this, I'll switch up to Eldritch Blast. So my first 2 beams for the little bitch boy spiders.
Little bitch boy spiders. 10. That hits.
Alright, good.
A little bitch boy spider, not too big.
1d20. No, what?
Which particular
1d10
two are you going
plus
for?
6. The two right there in the back. No. Toward the boss
Down here?
spider bitch. No, I'm doing range toward the boss spider bitch.
Oh.
You're just looking at them. There you go.
These two in the back?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they are alive.
That's not good.
No. 7. I've already given you their hit points if you've been paying attention.
Oh, I know. It's just, I didn't get to do as much damage as I wanted to. Question. Do I get my soul shit from these guys too? Because then I have like 4 souls. I need to add to my list.
Yeah. These
Okay.
guys are the little ones that would give you souls. As a reaction, I pull out my crossbow and then just shoot at this particular one right now.
I mean, okay.
That's my reaction for the turn, for the round. So let me do that real quick. But you can continue on with your turn. I'm just throwing that out.
Okay. My secondary Eldritch Blast didn't do too good on roll.
That's still that. Wait, who are you aiming at?
The other two, the one that you're apparently gonna attack, was on the list, but I guess I'll focus the other one.
Well, it still hits.
Alright.
So, but technically, mine happens in between what you're doing anyway. So you would have seen that this would be dead.
Yeah. So I will mark the ones that I'm attacking for you real quick. You know what? I did damage to that, so I'm also going to hit the second beam on the spider bitch.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
So are you killing off the main ones then, or this? Okay, now.
1d10 plus 6. No, wait, it's 2d10 plus 6. What am I doing? Oh, fuck, I've been doing more. Those two guys in the back are dead. I forgot it was 2d10.
Right. Okay. Boop.
I forgot all about that, so I'm going to focus these guys with the 2d10.
These two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now that, we're not fucking up, ignore that one roll I did. 2d10 plus
I ignore
6.
most of the rolls you do.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so this is dead, and Spider takes...
21 force damage.
21.
Wait, both beams don't do the straight up 21. I thought they were separate. Oh wait, no, they're
No, they're the
2d10.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both 2d10. Never mind. Yeah, it's just that you fire.
Yeah, we made it so we didn't have to roll that many. We just combined the
I just
both beams to do the
realized
same damage.
If I just started using my bow, I probably could have taken out all the fucking spiders in one action.
Probably, yeah. Alright, so that was my 2 actions. I get my bonus Ray of Frost, which I'll hit that spider.
Okay.
I need you to do the damage to the boss bitch for me, by the way.
Okay, it was 21.
Yep. Ray of Frost 19, that hits.
I can't wait until Nox can notch like 16 arrows into his bow at once and have.
I can practically do that now. I level 7. I got volley. So long as monsters are within 40 yards of the main target, or no, 20 yards of the main target, I can hit all of them constantly with consuming only 1 attack. I have to make individual rolls for them, but you hit.
2d8 cold. 12 damage of cold to this
Oh god,
frosty boy.
Murmur actually here? Is Murmur joining?
It's more I'm just listening, to be honest. I'm
Oh.
so far behind, it's not even really worth it. Plus, I get the attention span of a goldfish during D&D.
You are a goldfish.
Most of the time. But I can't watch Kenny stream for some reason. His stream, specifically his, is the only one that lags.
I've been noticing that too, and he's like, I don't see it.
I honestly don't.
literally
It
cannot
doesn't
watch
lag
your
to me.
streams.
And then for some reason, when it comes out on his actual like VODs and whatnot, it comes out perfectly. It's not like how it was when it was streaming. I'm just like, what happened?
That's part of why I'm confused. I'm like, I don't see what you guys are talking about.
I don't know either. Like, I was comparing it because I was like, I'll go watch this other streamer I have. I'm like,
Anyway,
okay, it's not lagging. It's not my internet. Go back to Kenny. Talks for a minute. Lag. nothing happening. Talks for a minute. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump in the chat because as much as I don't like playing, I'm gonna listen. I like listening.
Alright, so is that the end of your turn then? You're not gonna move?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay, because something special now happens on Nox's turn. You know that 3,000 damage limit?
What?
Guess who passed it?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
After so many weeks and so much suffering. Hold on a second.
Took long enough.
Yeah, it did take a while.
It's
I mean, Orkra kind of slept through it all, but it took a while.
Orko wakes up for the first boss fight. Oh, you did the 3,000? Damn, how long was I out?
Okay.
What
So,
year is it?
So as Nox is about to throw the things, we hear a glass-shattering snap, and both daggers break. They shatter to the ground, and in their wake, there are two ghostly daggers that remain.
Oh.
The daggers then make a loud whipping sound as what looks like ghostly chains extend from them and wrap around both of Nox's arms. And then there's a slight sound of something burning before they zap into his arms, leaving nothing but what looks almost like tattoos of chains along his arm. The blades are no longer material blades, they are spiritual, like elemental spirits. Now they, no longer being material, they can actually be thrown up to 300 feet with a 600 feet max. Now whenever their base damage is now 1d8 apiece. Let's see if the user hits. Oh yeah, if the user makes a melee attack with just one of them, you technically are attacking with both your hands at the same time, striking with both blades at the same time. So 2d8 on a regular melee attack. The blades actually I get to choose per day which path I choose between ice, fire, or nothing. This also depends on extra little spells that I get, effects that I get along the way. This Murmur here probably would know this if he played Mage, Frost Mage in WoW, but the Path of Fate, which is the Ice Dagger, gives me an immunity to cold with a resistance to fire. It also gives me Fingers of Frost as a passive. Whenever I deal cold damage, I get a token. Stacks up to 5 tokens. Each one of these tokens reduces my need to actually the dice for my crit by 1 point. So at 5 things with no other effects in play, if I roll over 15, I crit. After I crit, the tokens are consumed and vanish.
I'll be totally honest. I thought this was like the new fucking arc to God of War right now. But carry on.
God, Train of Woe.
And then I could also I gain this Frostspike ability, which is I sacrifice a dagger to either slam the dagger against the ground to create a cone of frost spikes to appear from the ground in that area, either within a 15-foot cone or a 40-foot line. Creatures that are already in there must succeed a dex saving throw of 14, or they take 3d6 cold damage, or half as much as they pass. The spikes last for an hour. Any creature trying to make their way through that, every 5 feet they try to travel, they must make another dex save and take 1d6. If they fail the dex save, their turn is over and they're stopped in their place frozen. And then Sleet Storm. For my bonus action, when I throw my offhand dagger as a range throw, and after it confirmed hits, the dagger then splits off 2 other shards of ice, hitting 2 additional targets within 20 yards of the original target. Each shard does 1d4 damage, and increases the chance of the player to actually hit that target by X, where X is the player's level, with a ranged attacked weapon. It also only provides 1 Finger of Frost. Then the Path of Fortune, which this is I'm just going to end it there, because I'm actually going to take the Frost for now.
Thank you.
So for both my daggers are frost, and I got those abilities.
If
So
Kenny pays attention, immediately Kenny not paying attention.
What?
yeah, that was like a 10-minute description. So
I straight up zoned out because of it, and when he started going, and now the path of fortune, I'm like, Emery, no!
calm down.
I wanted to stop.
With new daggers in effect, I'm gonna run up right here. Alright, so I'm going to make an attack on this guy.
So what was I
Oh,
supposed to
boy.
pay attention to?
It's gonna be a ranged attack, so I'm just gonna chuck it. 23, I hit. Eh.
That's all I imagine Nox doing is just going, I've got ultimate power. I hit.
Hold on, let me get the ice.
I'm gonna pick that up before I go.
I will demolish you.
Okay, so
Fate and fortune obliterate.
I wish it was actually still super, but a lot of the damage shit just vanishing now. Anyway, copy. 19 damage on this hit, followed by a second hit, which another ranged weapon. 28, not crit yet. 15. And I'm gonna also have to add all the lightning damage here in a minute. Third attack. This is a crit. Eight, 22, and fourth attack. $14.
I rolled your 12d6 for you.
Okay, yeah.
4 attacks, 3.
22. Did you get the crit one in there?
Oh, it's okay.
So 2 more.
2 more. So 68.
So 22, 22, 15, 19. Where's my total damage?
Ignore that dyslexia. Are 66. There you go. There's your bonus bullshits.
Okay, so which one is it? 33 or 23?
Well, the 34 was 12d6, and you said that you had 2 more things because of the crit, so I rolled the 2 more sets. Or was it just 2 more d6?
It was just 2d6.
Oh, okay, so then just take the first 2, the 6 and the 3, so
Okay,
9.
so plus 9 on top of that, so that's 41. So in total, I did a total of 119 damage.
Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Totally fine. 6.
What's he at now?
641.
We're getting closer. I still have a bonus, but technically I have 2 bonuses now thinking about it. But Nox is actually going to make a stealth on this. So rolling stealth. It's technically the same as my survival, so I'll run my survival. Stealth of 14. Foop. Where's the colors? There we are. I don't got any more movement, so I just hid myself. That's the end of Nox's turn. Now we go to Poe.
How far away is it from me?
You're paralyzed.
Yeah.
So I guess we just move on.
Wait, is there no way to
Wait.
fix that?
He has the expel harm unless Orkra actually.
Yeah, I was
Has-
just about to say I would like to use expel harm.
I think you can, even though you're paralyzed. So go ahead and, I guess, remove a key to do that, and that would take up an action. Luckily, you have one more.
His force of
That
will has
doesn't even
removed
use the
his
key.
paralysis.
It's just my action.
I'll just your action. Okay. Well, your paralyzed is gone.
But I don't have an attack action, so that's all I can do.
Oh.
You don't have an attack.
I only get one
Topic
action.
thing
if
here.
it's not
One
an
of these
attack
days.
action.
I thought you
I
got
couldn't
multi
hear you
attack.
while I was talking.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
I said I don't get two attack. I only get two actions if they're attack actions.
Oh.
You got another attack action because of Bloodlust.
Oh.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, then how far away is it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 blocks away. 55 feet.
Okay. Then I'll
You can
move
still
up
do that with
45,
roll.
and then
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
my punchies have 40-foot range, so
Yep, that's within 40.
24.
It's 2.
And you also got lightning damage, so you got an additional 3d6 on every hit.
15 plus lightning damage is 11, so 26.
26 damage. Okay. So that's 667.
Alright.
That it?
Mm-hmm.
So 668. And Adam, what were you saying?
Oh,
now?
actually, as my bonus
Oh.
shell, my bonus action, I like to get into my shell.
Oh, okay.
He's shelling. He's shelling. Alright, that brings things up to Kevin next.
Alright, Adam, what were you trying to say real quick? Botting service.
Again. Bum 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 bum. Next is Mod Manager.
Oh, I see.
I somehow don't understand how to use that. Like, I think I did it in the past, but I think I just made
Okay.
I can't remember.
Well, it's Kevin's turn. Kevin all sneaky. Kevin, go behind this bastard. I'm just gonna actually use his revealed form because he's about to be revealed.
Gonna use Twitter Skyrim adventure made me want to play it again.
You're welcome.
Alright, and now Kevin going to use his icy wiener. Where are you, icy wiener?
Just saying, Emery, if you ever decide to throw in Skyrim bosses and Lord Harkon makes an appearance, I'm going to scream so fucking loud out of anger, you're gonna hear it all the way over where you live.
How you're having so much trouble.
I don't fucking know, man.
Bitch to me, but I think I was like level 60-ish at the time, so that might be why.
Probably.
Harkon's interesting because you actually gotta hit him with the bow to actually murder his
I
ass.
do, but it does no damage for me.
By the way, Kevin crit.
Fuck yeah, Kevin, my son. Murder.
My son.
My son's a
Okay.
killing fiend.
Okay, so the raw damage out of this was 19, but the also 66 he gets on top of this adds 66. Oh, Kevin, why?
Wait, does that mean that Kevin is my godson?
Yes.
8. Okay, so an additional 20 damage, so Kevin did 49 damage with
Kevin,
one fucking arrow in the ass.
my son.
Okay, so 668
Oh, nice.
plus 49.
That's
What the hell? so he's at 717 from just that attack. And then he gets the other attack. So here we go again with the Icy Wiener.
Icy Wiener.
He hits. He doesn't crit, but he hits.
Damn.
His crit hit ratio is stupid, though. He did 17 additional damage plus an additional 3d6. 6, 10, 12. So he did 29 additional damage from what it's at right now. I believe that's 746.
Yep.
Alright. And then Kevin goes stealth.
747 because.
Aw,
fire.
Kevin just being sneaky, he didn't go invisible.
Oh.
So you go over there. Anyway, after Kevin, we got Zappy Boy, who has no way to reach at the moment in his Ghost Wolf form. Oh wait, no, he gets his bark. Okay, let's do the bark. Ghostly bark.
Wolf
He
man.
failed. Like, bow wow. But he missed. Okay, Zappy Boy are gonna run back over here. Giant Spider kind of not. After he got bit by that giant spider, he don't want another bite.
He won that
Alright,
shit.
and this brings the turn to Spider turn. Okay, first starting off with the small spiders that haven't really ever gotten a frickin' turn for a while now. Because they get spawned, but they don't actually get their attack done in the same round. Okay. Oh. This is gonna be pointless. Kenny, you're immune to poison, aren't you?
Yep.
Well. Alright, 24 to hit you. You take
Well,
1
wait.
damage. 1 whole damage.
What's
You were...
what's the difference to resistant to poison over immunity?
Resistance, you take half damage. Immunity, you take no damage.
Okay, I have resistance. I have immunity to disease.
Well, you can't have 1, but okay then. Let me see. I'm gonna need.
So I'll still just take the 1.
I'm gonna need a saving throw of DC 16 here.
Okay. So throw DC 16. That's fine. Which thing? Just
DC.
a regular
Oh, yeah, DC Con. Sorry.
con. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. I have a +2 to that. Oh, holy. R1d20 plus. I say 2 or 3. Fuck 2.
Which you didn't pass. Okay. Let's work on resistance then.
Ah, no, you're reading that backwards. That's a 41.
Okay, so you're paralyzed.
But
But to be unparalyzed, you need to, on your turn, you need to make a DC save. Since you're resistance, I'm guessing that gets cut in half, so you only have to roll past 6 just to get out of it.
Yay.
On top of that, you would take.
Wait, if I'm resistant to poison, then wouldn't I need like half the DC for the poison save? Paralysis save?
Actually, that is true.
So I would have passed it then, right?
Yeah, you never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, nut.
Oh, I killed you by mistake.
Damn
And then
it!
Kenny died.
Die.
Okay, well, let's just move on to the other one now.
Fuck you for succeeding. You're a bitch. That's you.
This swarm of spiders comes crawling up right up at Orca.
Crystal messaged me on Twitch, said I'm a bitch.
Orca does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay, gonna need the same con save from you. Also, you take,
Yes.
so far, two whole piercing damage.
4 piercing damage.
You don't. No, you just get weaker AC against piercing.
What the evil laugh.
You know, you're not weak against it. You
I
just have
worry
less
about
AC.
you.
Enough. And you said it was a con save?
Yeah, you need to roll 16 or higher.
I rolled 23.
Okay. You don't get paralyzed, and you take half of this damage.
Oh, I crit. I crit. 20 plus 3.
Oh. You still only take half of this damage, which
The
was a
fuck
total of
was
10.
that?
So you take 5 additional points of poison, and you are not afflicted with the poisoning.
Scare the shit out of me.
Okay, so I took 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Jesus.
Wait, 5 plus 2, 7 damage.
So, okay.
It's the spider's turns right now, right?
All right, now it's Big Spider's turn.
Okay, good. I'm
It's
gonna
in range.
check, make sure I don't need to open the door.
Poe. And it hasn't been 6 turns yet. You still got another 2 turns. Alright, so it's just me and Poe. Oh, and Kevin. But Kevin's sneaky. I have to do check Kevin. Kevin's still sneaky. Okay, so. Oh, you're already poisoned. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Okay, he has advantage on this attack. He's attacking Poe. Where is it? Where is it? There you are. Alright. Tries to bite at Poe. Does a 27 hit? Okay, so bite damage is 12, but the poison damage, since you're already poisoned, is now...
Joke's on you. I don't get to the poison damage.
You don't? You just fall down?
Well,
That's-
technically you have to roll it, I guess, to see if it doubles my health.
Are you saying goodnight?
No. That's
my
tomorrow.
Doubles?
Yeah, if I take enough damage, then I insta-die.
That's tomorrow.
Oh.
And then we're swimming tomorrow?
How many dice did you roll? Jesus Christ.
It's 4d8 because he's poisoned.
But I mean, I can get him
Oh,
done.
Yeah,
9,
fine. Don't worry about
11. 9, 11, so that was 20 damage. In poison.
That doesn't kill me, so.
It doesn't kill you. You're just knocked flat on your ass.
Okay.
Okay, then, seeing as you just hit the dirt, Nox turns with his reaction and just yells Sensu Bean as he shoots you with a health potion injector arrow. Roll a con. This actually just determines how much health you're gonna get back.
Okay.
I crit.
You crit? Oh god, I need more dice then. Alright.
Right.
I need more.
Okay, luckily I have just the right amount of dice. 1, 2, 12. Okay, so you gain, I'm level 7, so you gain 19 hit points back. Not sure if that's gonna help, but
When you heal when you're unconscious, you start from 0.
I just
so.
got a fucking exotic. I don't even know what it is.
What are you even playing?
I don't know. I don't know what you said. When you heal, if you go back above 1, because technically you hit 0.
Right,
and
but
if-
that's what I'm
if-
saying. Unless you double up and being negative doesn't matter, so I would still
Yeah, you
heal
still
for
come
19
back.
health. I mean,
Yeah, you come back still. And that's my reaction. Spider then does the stealth thing again. And didn't get too good, but we got mini spiders again. And the mini spiders are 2 mini spiders in the wake. And now it's back to Orkra.
So I realized I might have messed up because casting judgment on something means that it is a ranged attack no matter what. So like.
Yeah, for the rest of the turn, it becomes a range attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't. Okay.
So I'd like to pull out my normal fucking longsword because I get more damage off of it and cast judgment.
You get
on
another
it.
attack on top of that. There's also the last multi-action for turn as well as lightning. So yeah, you can attack 3 times twice with judgment, turning that all into radiant damage, which it's weak to.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been doing this the entire time, but you know.
Don't worry.
Wait. First, he's still invisible. You'd have to use your bonus action to do something.
My bonus action to use.
Oh wait, no, wait. That lasts for 10 minutes. It's still up. Okay, well, you see the spider hanging out right here.
Okay. Iron Monk sword.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Okay. To hit. 18 to hit on the first attack.
It hits.
I'm just gonna roll to hit for all 3 attacks. 11 to hit for the second attack.
It'll do it.
And 26 to hit for the third attack.
It hits.
Damage. 13 for the first damage.
Are you getting the d6 as well?
No.
I mean, let's see, 6 attacks. You said 3 attacks that hit right now. I'm just gonna roll them for you for all the lightning damage on the side. So go ahead and continue with what you're doing.
Okay. 13 damage for the first attack. 12
Okay,
damage
26.
for the second attack.
24, 50 so far. And what about the third attack?
7 damage for the last attack.
14, so 64 plus 30. Okay, I'll put it this way: you killed it
Yes.
with those 3 attacks because it's weak and whatnot. On top of the fact that you're doing radiant damage, so its AC drops even low. Basically, you just had to roll above 6 and you got him. But the giant spider falls to the ground dead, and with its legs still pointing up because it fell on its back, we hear this like almost guttural like hissing sound as its life fades from its eyes.
Sweet.
And we finally killed the giant spider, guys. The giant lich spider. Oh wait, we still have these 2 little fuckers to deal with.
Call a doctor, but not from me.
Okay,
Well,
so dead spider. Let's get the looting rules out of the way now. Investigation. Survival.
Oh god, I suck for both of those.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's survival. You crit failed the survival? Oh wait, no, that's not you. I thought that was Poe for some reason. It's the Among Us icon.
What is on my keyboard that's sticky? I don't even spill shit on my
And
keyboard.
waiting on to hear from Poe.
What?
Investigation,
Oh,
survival.
I'm not going to.
You're not going to? Okay, well,
So,
And that
I don't
leaves- we
need
got the
your
highest. Okay, Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
Is he dead?
Ken man.
Oh, was I muted?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I must have hit a button by
I
accident.
guess. Okay. Well, you get 10 moonstones,
Fuck yeah.
11 tiger's eye, 6 moss agates
Okay,
for
okay.
your loot. And then you have the first survival, which wasn't that good. Do
10 moss agate.
okay, so
Other
you get-
things that you said.
It was 10 moonstone, 11 moss agates, and what was the last one? Ah shit, I forgot what the last one was. Hold on, look it up.
So I have 10 moonstone. That means I can get like 10 Nido
Tiger's
King,
Eye?
right?
Yeah, 6 tiger's eye.
Okay.
So okay.
So how do I go about getting 10 Nido Kings on my team?
Not the same type of moonstone.
God damn it.
Alright, and then as for your actual your carve roll, let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cobalt leather hides.
6 cobalt leather hats.
And then mine's technically next on top of that, where my loot roll was surprisingly the exact same as my survival. Okay, so I get 2 dice. Oh, well, 1 little moss agate here. That sucked. And 13 tiger eye. Alright, and then as for my loot roll, I jump on that spider and I start using my new spirit knives to start cutting away, and I take its thingies, the fighter thingies, which I already forgot what the name was for. Kalira, whatever. There, I take its clicks.
Pinchers.
Yes,
Kalima.
I take its pinchers. And as for Orkra, you got... Oh boy, you got the best loot roll out of all of us. Prepare to write stuff down. You get 14 moonstone. 20 moss agates. 8 tiger's eye. And 18 malachite. Info didn't want to go for anything. Alright, so... And for your last thing, you get 3 pelts, cobalt pelts, and 18... Oh god, wait, there's no... Okay, I'm just gonna go with teeth at this one. 18 cloth or 18 teeth, what would you rather have?
Cloth.
Okay, 18 cloth. Alright. So, now that that's all clear, we actually still see this slightly squirming thing in the back over here, and total ironic twist of fate, Nox takes his dagger and rips open the webbing, and we find a stunned Murmur there.
Murmur!
In the bag of spider webs. You can see his eyes move. We see his eyes move left and right and everything, but he can't communicate. He's just stunned.
It'd actually be funny if you planned that
Can
before
we just
Adam
take
joined
our
the party.
shit off of him?
That's the point. We can sleight of hand our stuff off of him. Everybody roll sleight of hand.
Hey! We're gonna rob Adam! And he can't do shit about it!
This is what you get for attacking me in the fucking cave, you bitch.
Ironically, this was planned out, and I even put the thing down before Adam popped in.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh, I crit! I crit to steal from Adam.
Okay,
Adam, I
let me
love
go.
you.
For one,
son of a
you
bitch.
for one, you find the pendant.
Yeah.
From the quest and everything, you take it.
Toast gets
I'm
the
not
pen.
sure. You're not. I'm gonna have to tell you what this pendant does, because actually you might not want to give it back, and it's up to you if you do.
Oh.
This pendant allows you to choose 5 of any spell from the wizard spell book at any level, and it also, while wearing it and everything, you get spell slots up to level, at the moment, level 3, and the amount of spell slots are half your level. By the way, everybody hits level 8.
Kenny's trying to marry into the family.
So, I either turn it in for a fuck ton of gold, or I keep it and become more powerful.
Or you can have somebody, some guy fake it.
Oh, I might have to have some guy fake it. Because I'm gonna keep this. Fuck Buff's family.
In addition to becoming level 8, your pickaxe is now upgraded as well.
Oh.
Hold on. Rip out the pics. Okay.
I'll have you send me what that pendant is later, so I can add it in better to my
It's
page.
the Sunshine pendant, but yeah, I'll give it to you later.
Yeah, I won't remember that.
The pickaxe has like abilities unlocked at this point now too.
Okay.
It can now be a focus for your spells, meaning you can cast spells from it, like a wand. The spells you cast from it gains basically the hit dice that's required to use on the spell. By the way, you can only cast damaging spells, and the dice and the DC roll, whatever that you get on top of that, you get spell power equal to whatever that is. So say you have what's your bonus hit for your Eldritch Blast?
+3.
You get +3 damage on top of
My
on
already
top of
+6.
your damage. And if it's a DC save and whatnot, it's whatever the remainder is. So like say if you have a DC of 14, the 6 that's remaining from the 20 actually get added on to your spells. On top of that, you get 3 level 3 spell slots that can only be used to cast damaging spells. You cannot cast concentration or channeling spells either. Where is it? Your spell scribe now has 3 charges and can now actually hold spells within them, not just cantrips. And all spells you cast from it have their range increased to 300 range. And whenever you make a survival carving roll on a target, you gain Fool's Gold, which can be transmuted into any type of metal.
Holy shit.
Okay, you have more, but let's go. Let me continue with everybody
Yeah,
else.
I'll have you send me all that later, because that just blew my brain.
Orca, did you get the monocle?
Yes.
Orca?
He said yes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, no, I couldn't hear you. I don't get. Okay, the monocle gets upgraded too.
Ooh.
Now, whenever you're wearing it and everything, it's no longer just read languages. You can, not including as long as they're like mortal-made languages, you can understand them, as well as the fact that you get X added to your ranged on spell and ranged weapon hits, where X is your intellect. So your attacks get whatever your intellect is a hit bonus modifier.
Okay.
You get 3 extra level 3 spell slots, and double the results whenever you have to make an intellect or wisdom saving throw. Like checks or saving throws, you get double whatever the result is.
Mm-hmm.
You can see dark vision up to 360 degrees all around you while you're awake. Basically, you get like a magic. You get like Moody's. It basically becomes like Mad Eye Moody's Magic Eye. You can see everything like around you constantly.
Oh.
And you have up to 360 degrees and 360 feet range. You see that as clear as day. And the last thing is you can, if you encounter a spell book or something like that, just reading it, you can add that list to you can add it to your list of prepared spells for the day.
Ooh.
So basically, Kenny can write like Yu-Gi-Oh cards for you for spells. Do it.
Kenny,
Understood.
you know what this means?
Understood.
Poe, you have that cat hat, right?
It's
So, obviously it's kind of glued to your head.
it's time to duel.
Yep.
Okay. The amount of times you can transform in the day have been turned to 4, and you also get 3 new cat forms. You get to become a saber-toothed tiger, a displacer beast, and a fire lion. On top of that is once per day you can summon the apparition of one of these things to fight with you, copying your moves in forms of slashes. So whatever attack you hit with your like melee punches and everything, the cat reflects the damage.
Cool.
I'll have to give you like the stat sheets for all 3 of those, but
Okay.
basically, yeah. I know the Displacer Beast is probably the coolest thing there, actually, because you pretty much just like don't get hit. And then, oh yeah, Kenny. That's the other thing you got. Your candle also evolves. It can also be used as a focus now for your bonus action attacks. You can now cast any fire spell as a bonus action. And they also gain X hit chance, where X is your player level. And yeah, you also get an additional 2 spells slots, but can only be used for fire magic spells.
I get 2 free fireball spots.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Holy fuck! What is
Alright.
happening?
Alright, y'all. Put me in the bag. I think I'm done for the evening.
I told you guys that was going to be a big one if you wanted to call it here. Don't forget, everybody's level 8, so go ahead and mess around with that. Yeah, there's also more stuff that happens with my blades. If I chose fire, I would have gotten the Path of Fire. I gain gold equal to the amount of fire damage. I get a sneak attack basically as fire damage, a sneak attack die, and targets that are on fire, I gain my level's worth of extra hit onto targets that are on fire. But those are those magical items. Yeah, I'm not sure how happy everybody is with them, but Kenny's squeeing. Yeah, but yeah, you can copy a lot of this other spells too, Orkra. Down, since you now have magic Moody Eye.
Alright, see y'all.
Alright, bum. I was gonna distribute Murmur stuff, but I guess I can do that off. Since we have been doing the spider fight for a while. But yeah, Murmur just didn't show up. If Murmur wants to show up now, he can show up and everything. He just sets it to level 9 and we're all back together at level 9, level 8.
I mean, it wouldn't work out anyways, because once I go back to work, you guys normally do this around the time that I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
Dun dun. Basically, how the story will just be is that we leave Murmur in the cave.
Murmur will just randomly show up whenever he has time.
Well, this was the Murmur. Like, if Murmur didn't come back and everything, this was like the redemption to get the stuff back.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and it was just so random and whatnot that this is like the time Adam comes back in. Just like, really?
I just felt like showing up, man.
Murmur's gonna just be that character that if Adam ever does decide to like oh, I have some time to actually pop in and do a session today. And then at the end, he's like, oh, I know I'm not going to make it to the next session, so Murmur's going to go ahead and thunderclap and run the fuck out of the area. You don't know where he went. Be back whenever. He's just going to show up, fuck some shit up, and leave again. He's going to be Loki. He's going to come in just to fuck shit up.
He is pretty much going to be like our little Loki, just popping up, doing massive amounts of chaos.
Every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
You have to go back to work. What day is the 2nd next month?
Friday.
The 2nd is a Friday.
Damn it. I have to go back to work on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Unless you guys can do it sooner than later than fuck, then I can join.
That is on Poe, really.
Yeah, we put to Friday because it's easier for Poe. I mean Saturday. So that would all depend on what happens with Poe.
Yeah.
It was 2 times a week, but everyone's getting a little burnt out of that, so we just dropped it to 1. Well, I say everyone, but mostly Poe. I don't know about Matt. Matt's just not been showing up because a lot of shit's been going on with him.
It was my idea.
Yeah. Matt over here, fucking, we didn't know if he was going to show up. He had a migraine today. He just woke up, hopped in the stream like 10, 20 minutes in. Like, oh, hey, look who's here. Out of nowhere, pop up.
Now. Like, I feel really, really good.
I'm glad.
Technically, we have some trash clear, but I guess Poe just like flipped out right anyway, so he'll just wait, I guess.
Poe had a biggity bounce. You can just type it in the Discord what we ended up acquiring, and we can do that in the
yeah, I was a little
pretty
more
much.
disappointed on him because this was like gems, lots of gems. A lich spider keeps a bunch of gems in it,
yeah.
and one of them is actually his phylactery.
Oh.
There's only one person that got one of anything. Guess who got the phylactery?
Oh.
No, it was me.
Oh.
That one lost agate. It was just, it's like, oh, I guess that's the phylactery, because if we ever got one, I was like, okay, otherwise I'm gonna have the RNG. So I got a lich spider's phylactery.
Nice.
I'm thinking if I plug that into a bow, what magic things could I have do with that? I don't know yet. I have to look and see what you could do with a lich's phylactery to begin with, other than just kill a lich.
Mass murder.
As it is, the daggers. You know how Skyrim when you use a bound weapon, they're basically like that. Only their skin and element change depending upon if I have a element chosen between fire or ice or nothing. They basically become ghostly blades that I could just throw. When they're not in use, they just store themselves within the tattoo that they branded me with. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how much that sounded like God of War, because I only seen God of War 4.
Chains, all that shit.
Well, they weren't going to be permanent. The chains were just supposed to be so they're branding. They're not actually attached to chains. But I can basically throw them and whatnot, and depending upon what element I'm attuned to for the day.
It is almost exactly the same, except for the fact that they're like ethereal and they're not a real object.
Yeah, they're magic. They're ethereal. They deal damage, but they don't leave an open wound, unless the fire one will burn, obviously. But they won't cut open an open wound.
Either way, it's a super cool weapon.
Yee.
And yeah, fate and fortune. I'm probably gonna right now. The ice damage is strictly because these things are cold-blooded, and I'm not sure if you were here for the cold-blooded thing, Orkra. Actually, I think you were, just barely. But if they take if the cold-blooded creature takes 3 consecutive damages of frost damage, they just insta-die.
Oh.
And guess what cold bolts are?
Sounds like cold damage to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also gotta I have to be very careful not to hit Poe.
Poe's kind of also cold damage.
And then he got his big. He
So,
got his
last
ass
thing-
bitten by a spider.
Last
Pretty
thing
hard
we
today.
really need right now is for an ice dragon or something to appear.
I see ideas whirling around in your head right now, and I need you to keep them to yourself.
Considering last time I ended up poisoned for like 4 sessions.
Yeah.
Because you
After
right.
a status ailment heal.
Yeah. Well, I'm no longer zapping my hit points away, and I get to have fun because every like 5 hits I get a crit. Technically 2 if I use melee attacks because I now double hit with those. Okay. Because let me see. Make sure I translated the one thing.
I'm gonna hop out and go play Warframe for a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna have to play Rocket League at some point because I got an event and shit going on.
Unless someone wants to play Rocket League.
Not tonight.
Oh, right. When I'm attuned to the fire
Not
variation, I get the reverse of the immunities and resistances, where I'm immune to fire and resist ice.
Noise.
Does it take like an action to switch, or is it like per day?
It's once per day. So after the next time we join back up, it's going to be a brand new day where we re-roll everything as well and whatnot, and I could choose ice or fire again. But for this dungeon, ice seems to be the thing because kobolds die.
I didn't want
Makes
to bring it
kobold
up
death
today
factor.
because we were using a whole lot of calculations and shit. But we have not been using protection aura and damage calculations at all.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, that probably would have saved.
What the?
Yeah, he wouldn't have been critted. He would not have been critted. Poe
What?
would have lived. He would have never fallen.
I'm confused as what we're missing on doing.
His protection aura, it protects from being crit.
Oh.
On top of that, he gets reduced damage.
Yeah, that would have been good to know.
And his saving throws and everything, he would have had advantage on his. He probably would have never even been poisoned so badly to get his ass kicked. Ironically, the dice kept picking on him today, Mister. I never get picked for anything.
Right.
So.
I will talk to you guys later.
Later, buddy.
Later.
Glad you were able to show up for once.
This is the coolest goddamn rifle.
And he's gone.
Yep.
I got an exotic drop in this game.
There still has been like no nurse for like a week now.
Jesus.
Almost like a week, actually. I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know what time your headset's supposed to show up tomorrow, but
I'll
definitely-
definitely be out because yeah, this was. I'm quite sure I sound too much robot-y and like I'm using a Rock Band frickin' mic or something.
oh yeah.
And
Just
I don't-
let me know when it comes in tomorrow and how it sounds.
all right, when it comes in, we'll have like a little sit down
Sounds good.
and get the sound in and whatnot. Because obviously, laptops, the receivers here are pretty shit.
Yeah.
Because the exact same mic as as I've been using for years.
God, this is so fucking cool.
What does it do, Adam? What does it do?
Essentially, the exotic rifle in the division that I have, if I land 7 shots on it, like, okay, so the first part of it is the exotic perk. It fires, it's a marksman rifle, so like a scout rifle. It fires 1 bullet on trigger pull, and then another bullet on trigger release. So it basically double taps if you're tapping
2
the
shots.
trigger.
Okay.
And if I land 7 shots on a target, they explode.
Alrighty.
It's almost like my fingers of frost here. I mean, if I now use it for melee, I hit
Well-
twice with 2 different daggers at the same time.
I'm gonna go ahead and lower them
On
real
top of
quick.
that, I get to 5.
As much as possible. So, thanks for coming, guys. I've been working on, for this last about 10-15 minutes, a new layout. God, my hair's in my face. For the D&D streams. You will see them on Saturday. So, yeah. I'm kind of digging it right now. So we'll see how it goes. But until then, have a great day, Internet. Peace out, and enjoy your week. See you tomorrow.